we no longer have 2 cockatiels. Find out what's happened in this video. Hello everyone and welcome back to The Parrot Teacher. I'm David and today I am introducing something that we weren't expecting to be announcing onto the channel, and that is that we no longer have 2 cockatiels. I just need to sort of go and sort something out before I can tell you about it. Yeah, we no longer have 2 cockatiels because we have 3 cockatiels! I'm sorry about the clickbait there and the somber attitude. I thought I'd surprise you all. I would like to introduce you to our new rescued cockatiel, Toutin. Now Toutin, as you can see, is a very beautiful cockatiel and he's actually pied. A lot of you may think he's Latino, but he's actually a pied cockatiel because he has beautiful grey patches under his wings. So sorry for the little bait and switch there, but I couldn't help it. I thought I'd tease you a little bit and see what happened. Let's talk a little bit about Toutin while we introduce you. Hello Toutin. Now we actually got Toutin from the same rescue we got Cole from, and we were initially considering between the 2 of them, and we sort of thought, okay, well, initially we'll take on Cole and we'll consider Toutin, and then they said, okay, well, would you like to take on Toutin? So even though we're really stretched for resources and we don't have that much space, we just couldn't resist him because we saw the footage of him and he's a real charming little cockatiel. He's only about a year and a bit old, and we love the younger ones because they're so flighty and excited. So we thought we would do a safe housing situation with him. So we took him on a safe housing situation, gave him Cole's old cage and saw how things went. And initially we were a little bit worried because things didn't go as smoothly as with Cole, but things settled down quite quickly. So initially Toutin took a little bit longer to settle in. He was a little bit more nervous, he was a little bit worried about us, a little bit worried about the other cockatiels, and we were unsure with how things would go. He was a little bit nervous because we're filming in the bedroom. But he did settle down quite quickly. There is still a lot more work to do between him, Fish and Cole. They don't get on perfectly. So where we're at right now as I'm filming this video is me and Sophie are doing cage trials between Toutin and Cole and Fish. Cole and Fish are a little bit unsure of him, but they're getting more tolerant by the day. But unlike with Cole and Fish, the process is going to take a lot longer. So we're going to take a bit more time, keep him in the old cage a bit longer because the eventual idea is to upgrade into a massive cage. I don't know where we're going to find the space. But everybody's an individual and every situation is individual, especially when it comes to bonding. So it's better to take more time rather than rush it just because it'll save a few days. So I bet you're very keen to know about this little man's personality. As a younger cockatiel, he loves flying around, he is very overexcited, but what's most interesting about him is he's a big talker. This little guy says all kinds of things. He probably won't talk on video now, but he says loads of different phrases, like he says his name, he says step up, he says I love you, he says good boy Toutin, he says random things we're not even sure about, he whistles constantly, he's a big chatterbox and he loves displaying and showing off. He also likes to give kisses. I don't know if you'll do that for me. No? Probably a bit nervous on camera, no kisses for me. Loves doing kisses and he's just such a charming little guy. And you know, initially it was that safe housing situation, but we couldn't help but adopt him after falling in love with him basically because he's such a charming little personality. The other thing we were told is Toutin doesn't really like being petted much, it's very much on his terms. However, we found that he's actually a bit of a beast when it comes to petting. He absolutely loves it, he will constantly ask for it, it just has to be on a flat surface. Always wants his pets, loves having his chops done. He's a very demanding little man, aren't you? So in terms of future plans for Toutin, obviously lots of training. We want to do lots of training. We want to encourage his vocals. We want to get him properly bonded up to Fish and Cole. Even if it's just tolerance in a larger space, we want them sharing the same cage. And we just want to work on developing this little guy's personality, getting him singing more, getting him talking lots, and getting him doing formal training. Because even the difference between now and when he first came to us is massive. His step up was a little inconsistent when he first arrived. Now he steps up almost every single time, even without a treat, and that's just due to constant positive reinforcement and constant training. Again, those vocals, I'm very keen to work on them. Are you see a magpie out the window? What a naughty magpie. Because of his age, he can be a little bit flighty as well, but that's settling down very well too. So there you have it, there's our new cockatiel Toutin. There's a whole series over on Patreon if you want to see the whole bonding process. We've been sharing that and keeping it secret with them on there, just like we did with Cole, sorry guys. Also, if you want to learn about him, happy to answer any questions. There'll be more videos in the future. Toutin, exactly. There'll be more videos about Toutin in the future. We'll also update about how the bonding work's gone between them. He's back again. He's very excitable sometimes. loads of more videos coming up. But in the meantime, from me and Toutin has decided to start chatting. You gonna say anything for everyone? Say goodbye? No? Okay, from me and Toutin, step up, take care, and see you later.